Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Your mom in the fucking stand!
And by the way, I'd like to bring up a point that is very disturbing. Rob Iler texted me out of the blue a few days ago, and he goes, you know, it's time that you ate Tom's Scrum. And I was like, what do you, dude, enough. Like, I'm over this. I don't want to talk about this.
Such a great guy.
And then he says to me, he goes, you know, by the way, Christina, that all girls now eat Scrum. Like on the apps, these women now, like Scrum is just on the menu. It's not a sometimes treat. It's not a dessert. It's part of the normal repertoire.
It's not a happy anniversary. It's part of the routine.
Yeah.
I'm hearing this from a lot of folks too. I have friends of mine that are like, yeah, that happens to me like pretty much every week.
Who? Single men or married?
Mostly single, but yeah, a couple married people too.
Stop it.
Yes.
People we know, normal,
do you mean
nice
normal?
girls,
Yeah.
good girls like me.
Yeah, that want to take care of their loved one. Yes.
Like Leanne Kreischer's not eating bird's ass.
That's not what I'm talking about. He's extra gross. And
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a Southern lady. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, I don't want to say their names on the air, but
write it down.
Listen, it happens and it can happen to us and it should happen too. Really.
So, boys in the booth.
Yes.
Is this true that women now on the apps are just offering an ass eating, just standard procedure?
I mean, like, I haven't seen it in any, like, bios or profiles or anything.
But it just happens.
Yeah, it just kind of happens. Like, it used to be where it's like, how do I ask for this thing? And now it's just kind of offered.
This is wild. Is this because of porn and like that's in porn?
Yeah.
And then Zolo, you're a youngin'. Is this what you're experiencing too?
I have not had it happen yet, but I'm looking forward to the day.
You're looking for a girl.
I'm looking for a girl to eat my Scrum.
What's gonna be? We're gonna see Zolo up here next. I'm looking for a girl. He holds up his
to eat my
condom.
Scrum.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So, and another thing too, like how much Scrum? First of all, number one, I want that thing waxed. I want it clean.
I heard.
I want you out of the shower,
Yep.
and I want your beard shaved. I want to see your face for the
My
first time.
beard
in a
has to be
decade.
shaved?
I haven't seen your face since we got married, basically.
But that's the exchange?
Yeah.
So asshole and beard has to be shaved.
Clean. I want a face and a clean asshole.
Okay.
I want you right out of the shower.
Okay.
And then how much of a lick are we talking about? Because that's really like...
I think your face is just down there for, like, can we do like a minute? Doesn't have to be really long.
And my tongue goes in and around your hole or just around the hole?
It doesn't have to go in. Just around.
Because that's why I'm so reluctant is because I'm seeing this as like a long thing where I'm going to be down there a long time and my tongue has to be in your beehole and I'm going to taste caca. I don't want to taste caca.
No, what are you doing? You're not going to go in. You're going to stay on the outside. What are you talking about?
Okay. That makes a little more sense.
Okay.
So it's around. I'm so afraid of this.
No, you're going to be fine. It's not going to be that.
It's not going to taste like chocolate.
No, it'll be fully clean, and you're not going to go inside. I promise.
I'm scared though.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
And I only have to do it for but a minute's a long time.
Yeah,
in
but
Scrum
that's.
time.
I mean, that's we want a little payoff here. I don't want it to be 3 seconds.
No, it's a big lick.
Yeah, big licks.
And then, do I play the trombone at the same time?
I think everybody wants to hear it. Yeah.
So I have to do more. I can't just lick your...
That's right.
I've got to play the trombone.
Sure, then you come up the taint, a little ball.
Wait a minute.
Little ball lick and suck, and then all the way up top, and then we go all the way back down, and then all the way back up. Like that.
See, that's more than just a Scrum lick. Now
I know, but why can't you do that?
But you're selling me. That's a lot of work.
Why can't you do some work?
That's a lot. And then how do I even position you? Are you standing with one leg up on the bed and then
If
I'm
that's what you
laying?
prefer.
How do I even get into all?
There's different ways we can do it.
I spread you like the baby, the
I
die-die?
can change my die-die, pull my legs up. I can get on all fours. I can stand with one leg up and hold a cheek open, They're all appetizing, I know. It just depends on what you want. Oh. There's a how-to right there.
There's a fork and a knife and a plate on the asshole.
Yeah. You're going to do great.
But here's the thing is that I've known, like you've jokingly done those positions as a joke naked and they don't look good. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Like when you spread your cheeks and then you bend over and you jokingly like you do that, it's not sexy or appealing because it's kind of a joke.
I tend to disagree. A lot of people think it's pretty hot.
Oh my God. This article says the best position for rimming is to have the receiving partner on all fours.
There you go.
bed. I mean, could you imagine anything more disgusting than you on all fours? It's
That's
not cute.
As your partner, that hurt my feelings. Okay? That hurt me. That you said.
But I
Can
don't
you imagine anything more disgusting than you in a position?
Well, on all fours, it's very feminine. It's like I can be on all fours because I'm the receiver of a doggy. But
Right, but I'm the receiver of your mouth chowing on my bunghole. So I got on all fours for you.
Okay, so hold on. So you're all, and then it's 1 minute. You'll be happy with 1 whole minute of licks.
I wouldn't know because it's never happened to me. So I don't know.
I'm asking you now, like what?
Are you asking me like what
Because
is
Rob
your,
and I were discussing, like, okay, what are the parameters? Like, how long do I have to be down there? What was a lick? We discussed it's not in the hole. You said I can lick around
Right,
the hole.
right.
How long? You're saying 1 minute total. Can I do like 10 seconds, break it up?
Yeah, you can
back
break, yeah,
again?
of course. Break it up, move it around. Yeah, then, spit and a lot more tongue, and then your hands are everywhere. Yeah. Just be, I like a nasty girl. Can you be nasty?
Are you Rocco?
Yes. It's okay. It only smells. It's okay. What? I like when you are nasty. Yeah. Lick it. Lick my ass.
God, you sound just like him.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
so
okay. It only smells.
but listen, so I'm willing to do it if you're saying it's under a minute.
Yeah.
I'll play the trombone with my hand. You're asking for too much at the top.
I don't
Like,
think I'm asking for too much. I think you're really kind of, making it a bigger deal than it is.
But I'm afraid of getting chocolate on my tongue. I don't
We've
wanna
already
taste.
covered-
I don't want to smell chocolate. I don't want to taste chocolate.
There's not going to be any chocolate around. We're not going to gape me.
Ugh.
Yeah, everything's super closed. There's
And
no.
you're gonna wax it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, okay then. But you have to let me baby steps. Like it's got to be at first. I get in there. It's an exploratory, like meow, and then you can't expect me to do like asshole to taint to balls to shaft to head, like what
Why?
you just said, and back
Why?
in one swoop. That's like so varsity for someone who's afraid of just the beehole. Can I just tippy toe into it?
Just let me eat you.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I'm here to tell you, ladies, that as a woman who in her mid 40s, like we didn't do that shit, and they're fine and they love it. You don't have to do that. You don't have to fucking.
It's cool how you
laser
you solidified
your
yourself as the
stupid.
least popular person ever on the podcast. Jesus. You think anyone wants you to put that message out there?
What, that women don't have to lick assholes and
Yeah, but like
laser their pussies?
but they're enjoying pleasuring who they're with.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
I genuinely thought it was like the pressure, like maybe they felt the pressure to do it because all the other girls are doing
Well,
it.
that might be an aspect, but don't you think they also like that it's putting their partner in a state of euphoria?
Well, if that is why they're doing it, then totes, yeah. If they're legit doing it for that reason, yeah.
Well, don't you think that people are doing
No, not when it comes to younger women, because sometimes young women do what they think everyone else is doing. And as someone that's been a younger woman, I can attest to that. Like, remember, for instance, in the 90s, kissing your girlfriend at a bar was like the cool thing to do. Now, was that necessarily for the girls' pleasure, or was it to arouse the dudes around them?
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, but the second part of that is you feel the pressure, but it also might lead to in that scenario someone finding that they actually enjoy it.
Of course.
And then the same thing for this ass eating thing. It's like
Of course.
maybe they're doing it because like, oh, my friends are doing it, but then they're like, oh, I enjoy it, and I enjoy how pleasurable it is to the person I'm
Yes,
with.
of course.
Yeah.
Of course. But then you look at like Girls Gone Wild. Remember that
It's one of the greatest series ever. Yeah.
And you're like, how many of those, like what?
Yeah.
How much of that is like a peer thing, and how much of that is
A lot of that was pressure, and well, pressure, but also the excitement. This is when even cameras were like, cameras aren't new, but the idea of like cameras being around and you can be on a thing that's on TV,
That's
was
true,
new. That
yeah.
was big. So people were like, "You mean that they're going to see me in commercials?" And like,
Yes.
yeah. So
I also think it's some of it is informed by pornography. Like you have a generation
this generation is totally different.
raised on porn,
Yes.
and so they see
Raised
ass
on
eating
porn
as
in
normal.
their pocket.
Yeah.
Like you can just pull up your phone.
And if in every scene a guy is getting his ass licked, so a girl grows up going like, "Oh, I'm supposed to lick ass." So
Yes.
there's probably some of that going on too, and like,
And that brings up the whole point of, was I born 20 years too early? And I think so. Yes. Yeah.
yes, I'm just saying there's more than just like the
But no, you don't really
women-
enjoy the ass eating, huh?
Not really. I'll tell you, I'm very phobic of the brown that comes out of there. There's a reason I think caca's really funny. It's because I'm really weird about it. And I think caca's dirty, and like probably don't put your mouth in there, or your, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm okay with you not messing with that region. Cause like diarrhea hurts when it comes out. It's all hot and like grody, and
This is turning me on, though.
it's just not it's not an erogenous zone for me. I don't equate my shithole with that, because I'm, bad smells, hot things. I had kimchi that was extra spicy before I got on the plane.
It's cool. I don't want to.
Fuck, I shit so much.
I definitely don't want to do it, so that's cool.
Well, I mean, are you hankering for anal? Like, are you like,
Hankering for anal?
yeah. Are you just like, man, I wish my wife would let me get into that ass?
No.
Yeah. So then no harm, no foul. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're both fine with it. Because if you were like, babe, I really want to get in there, I'm just jonesing for an anal sesh, I'd be like, God, okay. I mean, I'm terrified, but I'll try.
All right, let's do it.
Are you really into it?
Yeah, I'd like to try it.
You're hankering for
anal. That's the name of my new tour. It's called I'm Hankering for Anal.
Oh, you just watched a highlight from your mom's house. And if you want to see more, just watch one of these videos or highlights here, and definitely subscribe here. That way you can be kept abreast of all the brand new. Yes, I said the word, Tom. Don't judge me with your eyes.
Try it out.